Chef McDougall. We are chopping our way to stuffed vine leaves, of course, Elaine Wilson. Who's so your recipes are not only delicious, they're accessible, by the way.
Yeah.
You break it down, you show us, you share your travels. You just came back, of course, from Turkey, and you were on a whirlwind tour, but most inspired by Mediterranean. So we're taking all of that passion and we're making stuffed vine leaves right now.
Exactly.
That was dill?
That's dill, and you're going to throw in the parsley here.
Okay. There you go.
And I've got some cooking classes coming up, so you can learn how to do this all.
Okay, and if you missed it in the last segment,
yeah.
you basically bettered everybody's life by showing us your way of taking an entire bulb of garlic and smashing it so you don't even have to peel it. If you missed that, breakfasttelevision.ca and the video links, check it out. Right now, though, where are we at in this process?
Okay, so this would normally take about 20 to 30 minutes to do. Really slow, make the onions translucent, the rice translucent, okay? And then it has to cool completely before you stuff.
So it's rice, pine nuts,
currants, dill, parsley, olive oil.
Garlic, onions.
Yeah, you could add a pinch of chili pepper if you want. You could add cracked pepper, some cinnamon, cloves. Play with it. Green onions, whatever. But this is the way we had it in Turkey, super simple.
Cook for 30, cools for 30, boom.
Well, till it's cold.
Okay.
So you can even make this the day before.
Okay.
And then that way it doesn't feel quite so laborious because it's a little bit time intensive, this one. Okay, so now we're gonna roll.
Oh, okay. All right, we're rolling leaves. Okay. And of course, these leaves were dried and they came from this jar.
Correct.
Which I guess would be something that we
like
would
$5 at El Safadi.
El Safadi?
El Safadi in Castle Downs. You can get those at El Shami. I think the Italian Center sells them as well.
Okay. And that's of course what you need to do. You dry them
Drain them and then rinse them. Make sure the salt, because the salt brine will make it too salty.
Okay.
Then you've got sort of a smooth side and a rough side. So you put the rough side down, flat end towards you.
Okay, all right, okay.
So just comes up.
This is very exciting. I've never made a stuffed vine leaf before.
Now, how much to put in?
Right.
You'll read recipes that go everywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon.
Right.
I put a tablespoon, unless the leaves are super teeny tiny.
And this is a teaspoon.
That's about a tablespoon,
okay.
yeah. Now, if it's rounded, you're getting into a tablespoon and a half.
Okay.
Okay, you got Ukrainian blood in you?
I got the
blood. You can tell Ukrainian and the Russian or the German.
Because we overstuff, right?
Exactly, exactly. Okay, then you make it sort of like loggy-ish.
A loggy, okay.
Yeah, sort of like loggy-ish.
Okay, sort of loggy-ish.
Loggy-ish.
That's a new word from Elaine Wilson.
Right, exactly. Then you're just going to fold that over like so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just maybe one more time for your leaf because he's got like his lace. There you go.
Okay.
And then you're going to left.
Just start tucking everything in.
Exactly. And then roll, 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 roll. Kind of tight, but not super tight because of course the rice is not cooked.
Okay.
So it needs room to expand. Okay.
So the rice is not cooked. So
the rice is not cooked.
I could not taste this right now.
No, well, you could get stuck in your teeth.
Because it's not cooked.
It's not cooked.
Okay, for some reason I thought the rice was cooked.
No, you'll see again recipes on the internet and such like that where they cook the rice. But the challenge with that is that your rice is going to get soggy because you're really effectively double cooking it.
Right.
This is not brain surgery. This is like really, you can't screw this recipe up too much because it's very, very flexible. So, you know, the only thing you could do is if you can't get the grape leaves, okay, because I have a lot of people that watch from like northern Alberta and they can't get access to stuff like this. Cabbage will work just fine or Swiss chard will work just fine.
Oh, good one.
Yeah,
okay,
just steam or cook your cabbage like you would for a cabbage roll and it'll work just fine. In fact, they have cabbage rolls as well, but they usually fill those with a meat and rice combination.
What gives this leaf then, would you miss that vinegary taste that the leaf has?
No, it's only vinegary because it's brined.
Right.
Okay, like in Turkey, you would get them fresh. Okay. So you would boil them just like you would a cabbage leaf to soften them and then cook from there. It's basically goes back to that whole local slow food, you know, kind of diet. Eat everything. So they've got the vine, right? And they're using the grapes to make the wine, but you've got these beautiful green leaves. Why throw them away?
Why throw them away?
But they're really tough, so you have to cook them first. And then they discovered because they're so sturdy like a cabbage, then they're just perfect for rolling and stuffing.
In Alberta, we have the pet a hare parties. I think we should have like the pet a hare stuffing parties. We should totally have the grapevine party.
Absolutely.
This is going in the oven. We've got to take a quick break here, Elaine.
Okay.
So when we come back, we're going to talk about feta. We're going to check in with this. We're also making a tomato salad.
Yes.
We're going Mediterranean this morning. It's cold outside, but it's hot in here, and she's taking us like we're right there. We'll be back. Stay with us, friends. There's chicken broth going in, and this is going into the oven.